Hello, let me show you today how I make cheese croquette my way. Very delicious. Welcome. If you are is the first time you are coming to my channel, welcome to here. I learn everything from basic cooking till gastronomic cooking. Let me show you. Okay, let's go straight to the point. So I will begin by grating the croquette using here my blender and my grater, which has been applied to the machine. So here is the cheese. So I have two types of cheese here. This from the Flandrian cheese, one of the best golden cheese in Europe, and it's very delicious for making croquettes. So I will start by removing the back of the cheese because it's very hard and it's not very delicious in croquette. It's very hard, so I have to be careful. It's like peeling the back, peeling it. It's very, very hard. I just do it little by little. It's like dried, all dried. I have to be careful. I'm just peeling it. Then I still remove a bit of the back because we don't want to add this to the croquettes, otherwise you have a kind of a rubbery texture, and we don't want that in our croquette. We want it to be very smooth texture, otherwise you will have this is kind of rubber. It will be like a rubber when it goes into the warm milk later. So we remove a bit of the hard side again to prevent that. We remove it here, we see something white like this. But this, we don't throw it away. We can use that for spaghetti or any or for other meals. But in the croquette, it is better that you remove the back so that the more smoother texture and creamer texture you will have with your croquette. That is why I remove it so much. Okay, till you have the more whitish color. I'll still have a little bit. You just shave it till you get to the real cheese. Okay, now finish shaving the cheese till you get the color, get to the whitish color of the cheese. So the back part has been, the outer side of the cheese has been removed. So now I can slice it and grate and begin to grate the cheese. See, that's so creamy. You can just break it in little pieces. Take it a little bit away so I can have space. So bring another come here. We are going to grate this and use it for something else, like in our spaghetti or pasta or whatever, something else. But we are not using it as part of the cheese croquette. Okay. Now I will start grating the cheese. So we are going to grate the cheese in batches because the machine cannot grate everything at once. Okay, we keep grading till everything is done. We are almost there. The first block has been grated. It's a bit messy here because of the cheese. So I'm going to shave the second block. It's a bit smaller, so to go faster than the other one. The cheese has been grated. This is the cheese not attached. Okay, and this I'm going to grate it apart. It's useful. I'm going to use it for spaghetti or any other thing. Okay, now finish grating the cheese. I'm going to clean everything up and then I can show you the next step. Okay, the cheese has been grated. Now I'm going to show you the next step. I have here milk. I will bring the milk to almost a boil point. Then I will start with the cheese and then the roux. That is a combination of butter and flour. But I will show you when the milk is a bit warm. I will add the cheese to the milk first, and then I'll follow. Then I'll show you the the next step. You can also check out the full video of how I made this croquette in my videos. In one of my videos, I have already made the croquette. You can also watch it out there, the full video. But I'm just showing this on live for those of you who have not seen it. Maybe you can use this opportunity to go and watch the full video on my channel. It's almost there. You hear the steam. It's almost there. And see the steam start steaming a bit. You just have to come to the steam first so we can add the cheese. It's so delicious, this cheese croquette. You cannot afford to miss it. But it's so simple to make, but a lot of people get it wrong because it's not so easy to bind. But when you see the way I'm making it today, maybe you can try it and you can get it right the next time. Okay, we are almost there. start to boil, almost to a boil point. Yeah. Yes, it's there. It's that. Yes. So that is what you want to have. Then you load the heat. Then you add the cheese to the milk. Nice. You keep stir. Just keep stirring. That's to dissolve the cheese. That's a golden cheese. See the beautiful yellow color. By first steaming the cheese, you dissolve first the cheese before adding in the roux. Looks so juicy. Okay. You allow it first to dissolve. Let the cheese dissolve entirely before adding the roux. Otherwise, you have the cheese. You still be seeing the cheese, the grated cheese. We not entirely melted. So you allow it first to melt, and then you add the roux. Now you see it's almost melted. It's almost there. Okay, now I'm going to add the roux. Depending on how many cheese croquettes you want to make, you can check out my video on my channel and you will see the full recipe. Then you add the roux first, and you stir it till it thickens, and then you add more. It's getting thicker. So add more roux. So you see the blended cheese You see how blended it is? When you remove the back of the cheese, you will not see any hard cheese in the croquette. You see how slippery and how smooth it is. The texture is just perfect. Look at that. So add a bit again, the last. So just check it. The final result is how your cheese, the end result will look like when you bake the cheese. So, so the difference with Gouda and other cheese is that the Gouda, the oil, it will split when you cook the cheese. You will have this splitting. But don't worry, later when it begin to cool down, the cheese, you keep stirring till all the split oil or the oil from the cheese will come back and we mix well again. Don't worry about the splitting. You just have to cool down a little bit and then you can bring the cheese again together. That is one of the difficulty when you are making a Gouda cheese croquette. But in other croquettes, you don't have this kind of splitting. But in Gouda croquette, you have this. So that is the difference. You see, it is entirely splitted. Look, there's a lot of oil here. It's apart. But don't worry, when it gets colder now, we will bring everything again together. Here is the beautiful croquette. Look at what I'm telling you about. Look at all that oil in the croquette. It's apart now, but we just have to allow it to cool down a bit, and then we'll bring everything again together with a little bit of milk, and everything will come together as one again. So if you want to learn more about this croquette, just check out my channel. I have the video there on my channel, and you can watch step by step how this croquette was made to perfection. I promise you, it's very delicious. One of the most delicious croquettes you can ever learn how to make. Not so easy to make, but when you follow the steps, step by step, you are going to perfect this. So see you in my next episode, and I hope you learned something new. Yeah, Chef Viviane. See you next time. Bye.
First 2 stealing stuff.